Okay, so here starts the vlog for Exotics Racing, and you can see we got the strip with all the casinos in the background, and currently on the way to Las Vegas Motor Speedway to start this really fun driving experience. It's about 20 minutes from our hotel, so I will catch you guys up when we get there.
Is on your right, Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Exotics Racing, all right. Not a whole lot of people here. The cars are out yet, or what? Let's see. Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, they haven't brought out the cars yet. Alright, so we made it to Exotics Racing. We're pretty early here, like 2 hours before my scheduled driving time, but I kind of want to just come here, get good pictures and videos before I start, kind of get acquainted with the place. So we're here so early, they're just now bringing out all the cars, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. So it's pretty cool. R8 GTR and their new Z06. This is their whole station where they keep the cars cool. They have all these fans here to ventilate the brakes and the engine when they're sitting and not driving, to keep them cool in the hot weather. I can hear it coming. Another Ferrari, I believe, by the sound. Yep, 458. Here we go. Alright, so we're inside the building now. Just checked in, got my little USB flash drive to record all my videos on in each car. I have about 2 hours before my racing starts, but that's fine with me because I want to make sure I get plenty of pictures and videos for you guys. So we're just going to be hanging out. We're allowed to go outside and sit in the cars and check them out, so I'm definitely going to be doing that and checking out all the cars and seeing what it's like. So I'll keep you guys filled in. The new C7 looks really good. That's the older Z06 right there, the white one. Alright, so this is the C7 Z06, one I'm going to be driving in today, so go ahead and sit in this real quick. Oh. Yeah, I dig. This is sweet. So this is the paddle shifted one. Sit really low to the ground. Wow, the windshield is so small, but it feels like a race car. It's ridiculous. I don't know which order I'm going to be driving these in, but I'm sure it doesn't really matter all that much, but I'm stoked to drive this thing. This is the F430. Alright, so here's the 458. This is the other car I'll be driving today. I'll explain, I changed cars a little bit because there was an issue, but 458 is going to be one of the cars on the list. So we'll hop in this real quick. Now all the cars they have here, they swap out all the carbon ceramic rotors for steel ones because they do not get the carbon ceramic ones hot enough to use them enough, or else they'll just burn the carbon ceramic material away. So they just swap all those out for the track driving. I'm gonna hop on run real quick. Yeah, this feels good. It's weird, you don't feel as low into the ground as the Z06, but oh yeah. Carbon fiber everywhere, on the paddle shifters, on the steering wheel. This is gonna be fun. I got all the recording set up here for the video and audio. Yep, got the 458. Man, you can tell these cars have been driven a lot because the seats are worn down like crazy. The leather is just destroyed, but hey, it doesn't matter to me. All I care about is driving, and Scuderia just pulled up over there. So I'm hoping, I don't know, but I don't think they will, but I'm hoping I can stick the GoPro on this back rear glass here, but I highly doubt they will allow me. They say for insurance reasons I can't, but yeah. So this is the 458, one of the cars I'll be driving, and shortly I'll explain why I switched cars, because there was a little bit of a technical issue that they called me about yesterday. We can go over to the Huracan. The yellow one. Yeah. So the Huracan is the other car I'll be driving today. So I'll hop in that real quick. They got a red one, Rosa Mars color, and then a yellow one. I think it's Giallo Orion is the color. So this door handle you stick in like this and then pull out. And here we go. So they just got these not too long ago because it's a fairly new car. So go ahead and hop on this thing. Oh yeah. I like this interior the best so far. It just feels very driver oriented, and one thing that's very different about this car that you notice when you get in is the windshield is super far away. In the Z06 and in the 458 it's a lot closer to you. So yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Can't wait to feel the dual clutch transmission in this thing, and this thing I heard just flies, especially on the track. It's really good because it's all-wheel drive and everything else. So again, hopefully I'll be able to stick the GoPro up there, and so you can get an angle. So really nice interior. Oh, they have so it looks like they have an extra brake on there, just in case I go off the track. They don't plan on doing that, but yeah. So this is the Huracan. Got the wall of cars here with all the specs. Hangout area. This place is pretty cool. Okay, so we're all signed in, ready to go, and so what happened was the Aventador, they called me yesterday as I was literally on my way here, and they told me that the Aventador was having maintenance issues and it's going to be out of service for probably a week. So it's kind of bummer. It was the car I was looking forward to driving the most, but so what I did was swapped out the Aventador for the Huracan, and then swapped out the Gallardo for the 458 because the Gallardo and Huracan are very similar. So I thought I'd get a little bit more of a variety than doing two very similar cars. So I got 6 laps in the Huracan, 5 in the 458, 5 in the GTR, and 5 in the Z06. So it's gonna be crazy fun. We're just out here now checking out the track. I think the cars were just brought out to do a warm-up lap to warm them up for the day, because we literally got here right when they opened. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around, take some more pictures, take some videos, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so this is like the pre-staging area where they keep all the cars, as I was showing you before. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk around now and kind of just show each of the cars. So here we got kind of Lamborghini row. The Aventador is not here, as I just mentioned, but here we got the LP560 Gallardo. I was going to be driving this one, but I switched when I figured out I was going to be driving the Huracan. So, very cool car. I'm sure this thing is a blast, but I think the Huracan is probably a lot more fun to drive. Got this one in white here. We got a green one. some of the cars are on the track now. A Gallardo and a Ferrari and a GTR just headed out for the first laps of the day. And then we got the yellow Huracan as I was sitting in before. We'll go ahead and take a walk down here now. This is like Porsche slash the AMG GT area. So they got the new AMG GTS. Looks like it's the Edition 1. Was gonna do this car, but just had to do the Lambos and the Ferraris, of course. So this car looks very cool. Very, like unique interior. I'm gonna hop in this one real quick. Oh yeah. This car is cool because it's got really short windshield, a lot like the Viper, and a very long hood, so it looks very much like a race car. And you got your all your buttons here, your center screen, and then your really cool gauges with some carbon fiber in the middle. Very cool car. Alcantara wheel. Very cool GT car. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of this and keep walking around. All right, so here we got the Porsche row. We got two GT3s, Cayman GTS, and I think the 911 Turbo S just went out on the track. So very cool blue, one of my favorite colors on the GT3. It's got the sticker livery kit.
Before we get you guys out there,
here comes a Ferrari.
Professional drifter, so you're gonna give you guys a demo and get this Saturday started. So when you guys are done driving, you're more than welcome to sign up with our professional drifter. If you have any guests or friends,
very cool.
Sign up anytime. So for all my drivers, once you're done driving, the city cashier will get you out there. We do have a kid rider ready to go.
Very loud. You hear the Ferraris all the time. They're very loud. I don't know if they have tuned exhaust or whatever, but this GT3 feels good too. Don't feel as low to the ground in this car, and the windshield's a lot bigger, but I think it's because it's more of a, I mean, it's a track car, so you need good visibility, but it's a very cool car. I won't be driving this today. I kind of want to do more of the Ferraris and Lamborghinis. And the drifting experience is going on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get some video of that. All right, so we're up on the rooftop here, and some cars are driving by. We got the drifting guy coming right now, so we got to check this out. Alright, so we've been hanging out for a while, getting quite a bit of picture and video taken, and it was really cool. We got set up with the VIP wristband thing, so we get special access to this VIP lounge, and it's really awesome. We're just hanging out for the day, taking pictures of the cars as they drive by, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. The VIP lounge to ourselves, and got the fridge stocked full of drinks here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. It's really hot out. Alright, so got a little more time before I start driving, so I'm going to go ahead and hop in a Ferrari Scuderia and show you guys what it's like. So they leave the hoods open to let the engines cool in between people driving them. So go ahead and hop on in and just pull the little handle here. Now this is the Scuderia, so it's the more track-oriented Ferrari. Very cool car. With this car and the Gallardo Superleggera, you can definitely feel it's a track car because the seats are carbon buckets, so they don't have any squish to them like the leather ones do. And there's no carpet in this car. It's all like, almost looks like diamond plating. Very cool. Carbon wheel. You get your rev indicator on the steering wheel here, so as you build up your revs, LED lights come on, tell you when to shift. All carbon door, very cool. Go check out some other cars now. Check out another 458 here. This is the other red one they got. So apparently they have 4 458s that they swap out in between like every other day to keep them cool and not beat on them so much. So we got another one here. Oh, someone short was sitting in this before me. There goes a Lamborghini Gallardo. I love these cars. You just feel so hunkered down. It's like compared to a normal car, or even like a car that like a just like like my C55, like it's a fast car, but it still feels like a normal car. Like these cars, it feels like a cockpit. It doesn't feel like a normal car by any means. So it's an awesome feeling. Very cool car. I always love the leather in the Ferraris. Very good feeling, and it smells awesome. I love the smell of leather. Might be something weird, but I like the smell. If I could have a cologne, like new car smell, I think I would. Go ahead and hop out of this thing. I'll go ahead and hop in the Gallardo Superleggera here. This is the only one they have, and it's in white. So it's a really cool car. Another very track-oriented car. All carbon bucket seats, all carbon fiber door panel. Nothing is power here. The seats all roll by the, standard. When you pull it yourself. Alcantara all over the dash. The seats are just rock solid. Very cool gauges as well. Steering wheel feels awesome too. It used to be Alcantara, but it's been used so much it feels like normal leather again. Very cool car. Alright, so my driver's briefing is about to begin. I don't know how much I'll be able to film of that and or the discovery lap in the Porsche Cayennes here. So they take you out and show you the track and these things, tell you the corners, the apexes, the speeds to go out into the corners.
Again, if you guys are still outside, I need all drivers.
Yeah, so I gotta go now, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright everyone, so I finished up my driving for the day, and man, I can't tell you how awesome of an experience that was. That was absolutely amazing. I had such a blast, and all the cars were fun. The GTR was fun, the Z06 was fun, the Huracan was fun, and especially the 458. Now I'm surprised to say this, but I actually like the 458 on the track more. You just felt more like you're in tune with the track. It's more of a race car, and it felt a whole lot better, and I was just so stoked to be able to do that. And now I've just been kind of sitting around watching all the cars go by. There's still a lot of other people racing for today, and it's just a fun experience overall. So if you have the opportunity to do this, I highly recommend it. It's such an awesome experience, and get the video package because you'll want to remember this. So just gonna keep walking around looking at the cars, so I'll keep you guys posted. Speaking of which, I also did the drifting experience in this car right here, and that was some crazy driving. That guy that drives that car has some mad skills. I was just astounded at how fast we went around the track and how he was able to throw that car into turns sideways at such high speeds. So I got that on video inside the car as well, and my reaction was pretty good. So I think you guys will enjoy that. It's just been such a fun day. You know, like I said, if you have the opportunity to just even come out here and check out the facility, it's really cool just to hang out, see the cars, because it's pretty much seeing, like, you know, a track day for exotic cars. So I got some really good pictures, and I'm really looking forward to going through all of them and seeing how they turned out. So as you guys can see, it's really hot out here, so they have these special cooling ducts that cool the cars down, and they spray water up in the radiators to cool the cars down faster. So it looks like this one is made just for the GTR because it's specially fitted for the grill, and because these cars get super hot and you can just feel it sticking your hand over here. You can feel these things are ridiculously hot. And here's the Z06 I drove, and this thing was such a fun car to drive in. So loud, it sounded like a race car that was, you know, it's a race car that was built for the street pretty much. So one car I haven't checked out yet is the new Audi R8 they have. This is the I think it's the V10 Plus maybe, but I think it's Suzuka Gray is the color. So we'll go ahead and check this thing out. You know, it's an Audi, so interior is always going to be plush and nice. This car feels good too. Very good driving position. Really like the wheel and the gauge setup. There goes the drifting guy again. Very cool car. So here we got just a regular F430. Got the hood up for the engine to cool down. Hop in this thing just real quick just to see what it's like. Oh, this car's nice. It's got the Daytona seats. Special stitching pattern. The person who's sitting in this must have been really short because I'm really far up, but always nice for our interiors. Very good driving cars. I don't know why I keep saying that, it's obvious, but I don't really know what else to say because I'm in such awe because this has been such an awesome day. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying to give you the best experience of what it's like to be here.
Little professional drifter.
So if you're wondering why this 458 is so loud, the instructor that I had when I drove this told me that the catalytic converters like broke down after a while, like deteriorated, so they just straight piped it. So it's one of the best sounding cars here in my opinion. So we have the car here. I think they just put some oil in it, so it just sounds amazing. And this car was so good because it feels like such a real race car. It's so in tune with the track. You feel every little bump and part of the track the most. And because of that, you know, it's one of the best driving cars and one of my favorite today. So, very cool. dual clutch transmission is also very responsive. The steering is super responsive. You know, it's just such a great handling car. You can go in the turns, even though it's rear-wheel drive, you can go in the turns with a lot of speed and it'll hold it. You know, it's got a lot of grip as well. So very well engineered car. I appreciate this car a lot more now after driving it. Now the Huracan was a great car too. It was a very well handling car. It was very sensitive though. The steering is very sensitive. The brake and throttle are all very sensitive, and it was a great car. And the shifts were ridiculously quick with this dual clutch transmission. And we'll go ahead and take one more look inside. The one thing that I liked a lot about this car was that the paddle shifters are so big. So sometimes, and they don't move with the steering wheel. So when you're in the turn, you know exactly where each paddle shifter is to change gears. You're not looking for the shift lever when you're in the middle of turning. So it was very good car, very fast on the straight. It just took off, and I was just astounded with the performance of this as well. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. It's been an amazing day, one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten. And like I said before, if you have the opportunity, I definitely recommend doing this and get the video package. It's an experience you'll remember forever. It was just so much fun, feeling all the different cars and also like improving my driving experience on the track. And I know so much more about how to drive smooth on a track, smooth is fast, you know, all these different tips and tricks. And they're slowly but surely putting away the cars for the day. I've been here for almost 6 hours, so it's been a lot of fun. So thank you all very much for watching, and be on the lookout for all those driving videos in the cars. Thanks guys.